Hi there. My name is Denise Nygaard. I am a future executive senior sales director in Mary Kay, and I am either your sales director or you are in one of my spinoff units in my Mary Kay area. And I, first of all, want to congratulate you for making the decision to start a business with Mary Kay. You might be feeling a little bit nervous, but I encourage you to get excited and replace any fear that you might be having with knowledge. Not only did you buy yourself a starter kit or an e-start, but you have the support of the person who brought you into the business to help you get off to a great start and support you in your goals. We always have a saying in Mary Kay that you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We have a great deal of support. I'm going to be sharing 4 steps to getting started, and then I'm going to cast a vision for you of what's available to you in Mary Kay and share some of the ways that we communicate with consultants in our Mary Kay groups. And that is all that we're going to do in this video. If you get too much information, you can get overwhelmed. So we're going to keep it really simple. There are 4 things that we're going to be focusing on. First, I want to tell you something, and I want you to really get this. This business works. Please don't listen to people that may tell you that it doesn't. This business works if you do. It's been around for over 60 years now. And if you do exactly what I'm about to tell you, you will be successful. So follow these steps and just take one step at a time. The people who don't succeed at the business are the people who let the ball stop on their side of the court. So let's keep in contact, especially during these first few weeks in the business. When you complete these initial steps, if you do them, you will be successful at Mary Kay. So follow the steps and keep it really simple. You can get a million different ideas on Mary Kay, social media, out sites and about Mary Kay, and even on the internet. It can be really, really confusing. So just focus on these few things, and then we will follow up after you get through these initial steps. There might be people out there who tell you that you can't do it, or you may run into somebody who knew somebody who bought a bunch of product and et cetera, et cetera. Maybe they didn't stay in the business, or you heard they didn't make money, or they weren't successful, or it doesn't work. You may hear some stories, but do you know anybody who ever joined a health club that's not in good shape? If you don't show up, even if it's the most expensive, nice health club in the world, if you don't show up and do the work, you're not going to lose weight or get in shape. It's the same in this business. If you show up consistently and work at it consistently and participate in the meetings every week, you're going to be successful. Again, this business works if you do. So let's start with 4 steps. You might want to take some notes here. So get a notepad and let's get into it. The first step was to make the decision to start your Mary Kay business. Your next most important step is to make a decision on how you want to run your business and where you would like to start as far as having product on hand for your customers. If you haven't watched the video on inventory options, stop this video now and watch that one first. It probably came to you on a text from myself or your recruiter, and also in an email with your welcome packet. This is time sensitive, and it's going to help you make an informed decision on how you want to start, and also the amazing bonuses that you can receive on your first order only as a new consultant. Once you watch the video, give me or your director a call, and she can help you with your first order after you decide what's going to be the best option for you. And the time sensitive bonuses are within the first 15 days. So this is the most important next step. After that, once you've made a decision on your inventory, the next thing you want to do right away is to open a checking account with a debit card and savings account attached to it. You are a CEO of your own business. So you need a separate checking account with a debit card and a savings account to run your business. All of the money that comes in from your business goes into that account, and all of the money that you spend to run your business goes out of that account. You need a debit card to place orders online and to just replace inventory or order the product that your customers are ordering. Back to the checking account, go for a free account, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a business account. A lot of times they will charge a fee, or you'll have to carry a minimum balance. You just need a separate one that you exclusively use for your business. It's so much easier to track your income and expenses when you don't commingle with your personal accounts. It's not illegal to do that, but it's highly recommended that you separate all of that. The next thing is to get yourself some business cards and some reorder stickers, labels. I'm going to refer you to this MK Connections brochure. You should have gotten one in your eStart or your Post Start kit. You can also access it online with your initial training. And inside of this MK Connection brochure, there are a lot of really, really fun things, okay? And you can spend a lot of money on a lot of things that are not making you money. So initially, I suggest that you really focus on just one thing or just a couple of things. There's a lot of really fun marketing tools, business tools, things that you can wear, Mary Kay logo wear, all of that. It's really, really fun. But I encourage you to earn those as a prize for being a star consultant or taking some of your profit to be able to purchase those down the road after you've gotten going. So I want to show you the business kit. It's on this very first inside page of MK Connections brochure. And with it, it includes several different things. And you can buy these individually, but you save about $25 when you buy it as a kit. So you get 252 part business cards, 1,000 reorder stickers, a name badge with a self-inking return address stamp. And again, you save money by buying it all together. They even have smaller business card sets for about half of the cost of the whole kit, or you can make your own, but it's going to cost you more, and you would have to get approval from the company to be able to use the Mary Kay logo. It's going to be more expensive when you try to produce them on your own. So it's called Growing Business, and it's about $39.99 when you buy all of them together as a set. And of course, it's a tax deduction. So the next step I want to talk about is the most important step. And we're going to be spending most of the time on this step. So write down these words and put stars all around it. Power start or business debut. So this is the total key to your business. Number one, a business debut is a great way to launch your business with the help of your recruiter if you have product on hand. The debut is where you're going to get several of your potential customers together at one time and allow them to learn about the products. You will sell products even though we don't do anything on the face, and maybe even add a team member or two. But the main goal or focus is to get you booked up for your power start. The business debut is a great option. Again, if you have a base of local contacts so that you can have at least 10 to 15 people in attendance. This debut can also be done virtually, but the results are not as good as in person. You can also do it hybrid, where you do the debut in person and then you stream people in on Zoom or another platform. Number two, another option is to get started, is to strongly commit to a power start. The definition of a power start is 30 faces giving you 30 opinions in 30 days of our product. So 30 different people giving you their opinion in the first 30 days, but don't panic. The 30 days doesn't start today. It starts the day you hold your first appointment. So it might be this next week or two after you get your feet wet a little bit and get some training out of the way. But 30 people over the age of 18 giving you their opinion. The first step in getting a power start done is making a list of I don't want to say just woman, but every woman you know with skin. No prejudging. Do I like her is the only question. All I need is, or all that we need is bodies with faces and skin to give you their opinion of the products that you're demonstrating on them. But the real reason for the power start isn't so much of selling in the beginning, which you will. It's the fact that you're doing that presentation over and over again with one or two people or with a group with a hostess. Over and over again doing it, you're going to get more and more comfortable once you've done several parties and you've completed those 30 faces. Plus, you'll have a nice start to your customer base because the party is the answer to everything in Mary Kay. If you master that skincare class or party or beauty show, whatever you want to call it, we have lots of different names. Pink fusion parties is what a lot of people are calling it. You will soar, but you have to become a master. You can't just kind of sort of know what you're doing. You have to be good at it. And more people are really educated now with social media about skincare and makeup. So you get to learn your trade and get out there and just practice in front of people. It's just like kids who come home with the spelling words list every week. They have to practice those to get good at spelling. So that's what a power start is. It's about getting good at the presentation. You're either going to do 10 parties with at least 3 people at them, or you're going to do 5 parties with 6 people at them. You can do it however you want. You literally can do one person at a time if you want. It's not as time effective, but at the end of the 30 days, you want to have seen at least 30 faces, gotten together with them. Every once in a while, you're going to be ending up, like I said, doing 1 or 2 people at a time, and that's okay. But working smart and not hard is doing 3 to 6 people at a party, with 5 or 6 parties in the next 30 days. And that's a lot better use of your time. There's a lot more excitement when people get their girlfriends together, and people love to share the party and the skincare classes and play makeup together. So the first thing is to make a list again of everyone you know. Who would you invite to your wedding? Just pull out a piece of paper and start writing down people that come to mind. Keep it next to your nightstand and just keep adding people as they come up in your mind. You can pull out your phone. We don't have phone books anymore, but your phone, we have so many contacts in there, social media, friends, family, coworkers, classmates, college classmates, roommates, neighbors, and so on and so on. People that you know from the activities that you belong to, maybe book clubs, bunko groups. The possibilities are endless. If you even have 20 names, that can give you about 120 people if you coach it right and try to have at least 6 people at every single gathering or party. So I want to go through just kind of a basic Power Start script, which you will be receiving from us on email. And you're basically just going to reach out, and it's best to use a phone call. I know that in this generation, a lot of people like texting, but this would be the script if you're talking to somebody either in person or on the phone. Hi, so-and-so, it's Denise. How are you doing? And have a little chit chat. Just get caught up a little bit, see what they're up to, and just let them know, I am so excited. And I was really excited to call you because I'm starting a brand new business. And she might say, what is your business? And so you let her know that you're starting as an independent skincare and beauty consultant with Mary Kay. And I need some people to practice on. So I'm calling if you'll let me borrow your face and be one of my practice faces. Once you ask the question, be quiet. She might say, oh, I don't know, maybe, or what does it entail? She might ask questions and things like that. And what you're going to say is, I'm learning to do facials and makeovers with Mary Kay. And to complete my training, I need to do 30 faces in the next 30 days. And all you have to do is give me your opinion. I like to let people know that it's complimentary and there's no obligation, but that I do have product if they are tempted and they want to buy something. And just let them know I have to get 30 practice faces done. So I'm doing appointments on this day or this day. Or this, let her know the days that you're going to be working this week or next week, Tuesday or Thursday, daytime or evening or weekend. Just give the choices that you have. And then let her know, once you've got it booked, let her know, is there any reason why you couldn't help me out by inviting a few of your friends? So once you get her booked, then she can invite other people to join her for it. So again, what you're going to say, like I said, I need to do at least 30 faces. So if we can do 5 or 6 at a time, let me know if you can think of some people to invite for your appointment, and it will put me in a position to give you some free product. And that's a whole nother topic that we're not going to get into here, but you will receive this in your new consultant orientation, what kinds of hostess programs people like to offer. But if you can get 5 or 6 people there, that would really help me out, and I'll be able to give you free product. That's mainly what you want to let her know. And so you can let her know a little bit about what to expect. And then I like to kind of take it to the next level. As once you've got her committed to the day and the time, then you can ask her some questions about her skin. And we call that pre-profiling. And just let her know that you're going to need to ask her guests the same questions. So when could you expect to get her list of people that she might want to join her? And you'll need a name and phone number and maybe a email to be able to get a hold of them to ask them the exact same questions. And so once you get through this and you have contacted all these people, you're not even going to get through your list by the time you get booked up. But the exciting thing is, once you have completed those parties, it is a numbers game in Mary Kay. And so we have a saying that it's about right now is October of 2024 that I'm recording this video, it's about $100 average per face for people that get together with you face to face. So you can let her know if she's a little tentative. You can do this next month if you want, but I'm going to give you a price for holding it on the original time that you set. And so when you do this, when you hold this Power Start, you're going to get some prizes, which I'm going to show you pictures at the very end, and your name in the newsletter and recognition. But mainly, this is really going to get you off to a really great start in your business. You might even be thinking right now, like, I don't even know, my gosh, I don't even know anything yet. I don't even have a starter kit yet. But I'm going to get you in on a little secret. There's not a phone in your starter kit, and there's not a list of people that you know in your starter kit. You have 7 days to get this done. That's my recommendation, is get started and get booking and define that timeline so that you can take off in the business. It's only going to take a couple of hours, and I can't wait to see if you decide to get this done. Go through your calendar and select the days that you want to hold parties. If you want to book a week or two in advance, 3 is usually the most, because the further you book out, the less likely things are going to hold. But again, the first step is getting yourself booked up. So now that you're going to do this with the list, is just start with that first name that I just gave. Just start with that first name and use the script that I just gave you. And I encourage you to read it word for word and just make it your own words. This has been tried, true, tested by the best in our company for a lot of many years, 35 years. In some cases, we always tweak it a little bit, but just make it yours and connect with people. Find her, need, and fill it is what we always say. You can say the words out loud to yourself until you get really comfortable saying them, and then get on the phone and get to work and start calling people and reaching out. There might be some that you might want to text because you're not going to get a hold of them on the phone. That is fine too. But get that Power Start booked, and you will be off to a really awesome start. So we sent you an email with some useful information regarding our unit name and our unit number and some contact and communication information. But I want to go through that really quickly with you so that you're plugged into all the communication and support systems. First of all, our unit name, each individual sales unit names their unit, and our name is the Glamour Girls. The Glamour Girls unit, because when I started and became a director, I had 5 former Miss Idahos in my unit. So we called ourselves the Glamour Girls, and everybody liked that name. So we've stuck with it all of these years. Our unit number is D104. And if you're asked on any registration sheets or anything from Mary Kay what national area we're in, our national sales director retired many years ago. And so we are part of the Mary Kay national area. And as far as seminar affiliation, what they did, at some point, we couldn't all fit in the convention center with Mary Kay. So they divided up all of our national sales directors into 4 categories. And we are in the Diamond Seminar affiliation, or Diamond Seminar division, if you're ever looking for that information. We have a Facebook page where we do a lot of training and recognition, and we post a lot of content from our meetings, and we try to put everything there so you just have one place to go for everything. We also, on that Facebook page, record a lot of our meetings and events. It's called the Future Inspired National Area. So you'll want to go into this in Facebook and ask to join. It is a private group, so you have to be invited in. We also have another Facebook page where we do a lot of events, and I will share with you the name of that when we get together and after your training, because we're in the process of changing that and inviting all of our customers in so that we can hold virtual events and do product plugs and things like that. We also have a YouTube channel where we post a lot of our training and videos. So go into YouTube and search MK, like Mary Kay, but MK Inspired National Area. And you'll be able to find all kinds of content and training archived on there. We also have a very active group chat on an app called Voxer. It's a free app that looks like a little orange walkie-talkie. And we share a lot of information about events and promotions and kudos and all kinds of recognition within our group. And we welcome new consultants there as well. It's a great active chat for people that are actively involved in working the business. You don't even have to live here in the Boise area. So it's also a great place to message if you have an immediate question and you're not able to reach either me or your recruiter right away. There's so much training. The first place that we recommend that you go for your training, because it takes you step by step by step through everything you need to know to be a successful consultant. And you can do training in modules, and then you'll get a little bling badge and it will bring up the next little module. So it's very step by step. Everything you can imagine is on there. And it's under Mary Kay in Touch. You're going to put in your consultant number, and after you picked your password, put that in. And it's called MK Confident. It's under education on Mary Kay in Touch. But I do want to talk about just a few more things that we get a lot of questions on from consultants. I did record this video a little while back, and I'm redoing it because I wanted to add a couple things that a couple consultants said that they weren't sure about. The first thing is, when you signed up, either with the ProStart or the Mary Kay eStart, you got with that a personal website. And on that personal website, your customers can go on there and order product from you. So they can order a couple different ways. They can do the customer delivery service option, which is where you actually will receive an email from Mary Kay once you get an order. And then you will actually contact that customer to find out whether or not, if they're local, if you're going to drop it off, or if they want to pick it up, or if you need to mail it if they're way across town. There's another option on there which you have to enable on your personal website when you customize it, called Easy Ship option. The nice thing about the Easy Ship option is, let's just say you have friends and family that live in other places. They want to order from you, and you don't want to have to mail the product to them every time. They can actually go into your website, place the order, put their credit card in, choose the Easy Ship option, and that will come directly from Mary Kay, whatever the corporate the plant is, wherever the closest branch is to them, it'll be mailed to them. And you can also select a free lookbook and a sample for them. So it's really, really handy for those out-of-town clients, especially. And if you enable that, sometimes you'll get customers from Mary Kay. For people who are looking for consultants, there's a consultant locator. And when they go to Mary Kay in Touch, Mary Kay actually gives all of those potential customers out to consultants in the field. And so you might even have somebody that just goes on your website and does guest checkout, and you may never have met them, and that money goes right into your ProPay account. So the ProPay account is something else, and it does go through detailed instructions on how to get signed up for that in your MK Confident training. The next thing I want to talk about is unit meetings. We, again, are in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. So Mary Kay very much believed in staying connected and meeting with our sales force every single week to keep our Mary Kay battery charged. Just with energy and training and inspiration and recognition. So we recommend that you, if you're attending in-person meetings, dress professionally. Even if you're on Zoom, put your face on and look pretty, dress professionally. And as we look better, when we look better, we feel better. And when we take the time to dress in the image of somebody in the beauty industry, you're going to attract people, and you're going to find and attract opportunities out and about when you look great. Again, you are a professional beauty consultant, so you want to be somebody that somebody would want to take that kind of advice from when you're out and about. So just be appropriate for wherever you are. We do many of our meetings, by the way, are guest nights where you're allowed to bring people, where we sell product and product previews whenever new things come out. We do open houses once a year, lots of really fun things. But we do meet every single Tuesday night from 6:30 to 7:30 if it's on Zoom, or sometimes 8 o'clock when we're doing a guest night. And we have a little studio here locally. If you're local in Boise, the address is 9840 West Overland. And we also stream the meetings live on our Future Inspired Area Facebook page so that you can plug in if you're not local. And sometimes we even Zoom the live meetings. So you can view it after it's posted for up to about 30 days. We do take a lot of the training content and put that on our YouTube channel as well. The second thing I get asked a lot about are, what are the deductible expenses? So since we are self-employed, start right now by tracking your mileage to any meetings, any Mary Kay related appointments or errands or anything like that. Mileage is one of the biggest deductions that we can take. There's a free app for your phone called Mile IQ that can make this really easy to track what's business and what's personal. And also, as you're getting started, just get receipts for everything that you can think of if it's business related. And if you think it could be a write-off, we usually, I just say get a receipt and ask questions later, but we usually do a training toward the end of the year on taxes, getting your records together for your accountant or for yourself to do your own taxes to really offset a lot of the income that you can make. The next thing that I get questions a lot about is, Can I start selling product right away? So yes, you don't have to wait until you complete all of your training. Mary Kay has a great way for you to track all of your customers and their purchases. And you also can create invoices and set up reminders for yourself on customer follow-up. Just click on My Customers on your Mary Kay in Touch site and start using it from the very first sale. It will automatically track your weekly and cumulative sales for the year. So it really is great for tax record keeping. I recommend that you take a few minutes at the end of each week, maybe on a Sunday night, is usually when we like you to do it, to fill out a weekly accomplishment sheet. And there's a way to just send it directly to your director, because a Monday morning, we put together all the recognition for our weekly meetings, and we put a lot of that recognition also in our monthly newsletter. So we want to see what you're selling. If you're using the My Customer app, it will automatically populate your weekly sales total to your weekly accomplishment sheet to make it really easy to fill out. You can find it under Business Tools on Mary Kay in Touch, and then click on Weekly Accomplishment Sheets. It's pretty self-explanatory on how to fill it out once you get in there. The next thing I want to talk about is Preferred Customer Program. You'll hear us talk about that a few times a year. There are 4 different times a year when Mary Kay comes out with brand new and limited edition products. And so this is a huge service that they do for us, at least 4, sometimes 5 times a year whenever there's a new product launch. And we can sign up our customers and they'll receive a lookbook catalog from us with a free sample of something new that's coming out. And you can sign up your customers currently. The company does all of the addressing, all of the sending out, so you don't have to pay postage. It would cost you more to do it yourself. Currently, right now, when I'm making this video, it's 90 cents per person. It is so cost effective. It saves you so much time and money. We've had people forget it, and actually it's cost them 4 to 5 times to do it. There's the money to do it themselves. So just watch for those deadlines so you can make sure to get that in. The next thing I want to talk about is the Go Give spirit. Because we don't have territories in Mary Kay that we have to work within, we can sell or team build anywhere in our entire country and its territories. And as a sales director, we can work internationally. But we have a strong code of ethics that we don't sell or team build to customers who already do business with another Mary Kay consultant. So we support each other in the field. We call this the Go Give spirit. So it's always a good idea to ask at parties or from referrals if a potential client is already working with another consultant. If they are, refer them back to her. It's the golden rule. It always comes back positively on you. And the final thing that I want to show you is all the things that you can earn and win as a brand new consultant, and also as you move up the career path. So I'm going to pull this little, I pulled it out of the shadow box, this little board. So fun. Right up here is this Mary Kay gorgeous rhinestone Mary Kay National Area pin. I wear one all the time. Not everybody gets to wear it, only if you're part of the Mary Kay National Area. And that's something that you're going to get from me when you complete all of your MK Confident training modules. So just let me know when you've gotten through all those modules and you'll be presented with this pin. The other is a Perfect or Power Start charm. We have these fun little charms. And by the way, we talked a lot about Perfect Start, but the Power Start is 15 faces in a 15-day time period. When you start earning charms, you're going to get this cute little charm bracelet to put all of them on as you continue to collect them. So the next thing is Pearls of Sharing, and these are gorgeous. These are brand new rose gold and pearls with little bumblebees. You get the necklace and the earrings and the bracelet. Let me tell you, you're going to get the earrings when you share the opportunity with 3 people in your first month. When you share with 6 people in your first month, you're going to get the bracelet. And when you get your first team member, you get this beautiful pearl necklace once she's placed her first order. So you can literally get them in your very first month in the business. These are called Pearls of Sharing. The medals that you get, these are fun little charms. There's gold, silver, or bronze when you get 3, 4, or 5 new team members in a month. So those are charms you can continue to earn, and you get those every time you get 3, 4, or 5 on your team. Then the next thing is all these beautiful little enhancers that go around your Mary Kay pin. There's Senior Consultant. It has 1 little crystal around it. There's Star Team Builder with 3 crystals, Team Leader with 5 crystals, Elite Team Leader with 8, These are the enhancers that you get to put around your Mary Kay pin, which draw a little bit more attention to you in your business and what you do. And it kind of sets you apart when you're at a company event. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. Get in touch with myself or your recruiter when you're ready to make that inventory decision, hopefully within the first 15 days. And we'll plug you into all the available channels of communication. And I wish you the very best in the business. I so look forward to working with you.